Hello everybody. I finally got some time to make that video. I already promised it for quite a long time to several customers. So the idea here is to show you how the REST API can help you to create like several environments without going on the user interface, or if you want also to move some environments from one Jira instance to another one, it's possible using the REST API. So first of all, I'm going to go on my environments list in the environment repository. Here I have, you see that I have dev1 e-commerce. What I will show you is that based on the setup that I have here, I'm going to replicate that environment to have a dev2 e-commerce and dev3 e-commerce. So first of all, you need to make sure that you have the categories that are already defined. So for that, you go under Apwide environment categories here. So I see that I have dev1, dev2, dev3. So it's fine. Then I can open the the REST API browser under Apwide REST API here. So here it's based on Swagger. The first thing to do here is that if your Jira instance is running in HTTPS, you need to change that here, otherwise it will not work. So HTTPS. Then you go under environments, and here you have all the different operations that are possible using our REST API. So here we are in that browser, we are like simulating what will happen if you would have Jenkins, Bamboo, or any other tool calling the Apwide REST API. First of all, we are going to export the information of our e-commerce dev1 environment. For that, we go here under get operation environments search. And we click here on try it out. We will choose the application name by clicking on add items. So my application name is e-commerce. My category name is dev1. So you have many other parameters that you could define, but we are going to use only those one. We click on execute. And what it's doing, we have the 200, which means the call was successful, and this is what it is responding. So the response body, I have all the information that are related to my environment, e-commerce, dev1. So what I will do is to make a quick copy paste in a text editor so that it will be clearer. Okay. So first of all, I have an ID. Now what I'm going to do is to clean those data, to change what I need, and then to reimport back to create the dev2 and dev3 environments. Okay, so what I can do here is to remove some lines. I don't need. In fact, I will keep only for the applications the name. For the category, I will keep the name as well. I need to remove the comma here in the end. Okay, so I want to have e-commerce dev1. So instead of dev1, I want to have e-commerce dev2. So the category dev2 is already existing in my configuration in Apwide. The permission scheme, yeah, so I want the default one. This is fine. Then the status, I don't need that. In fact, I'm going to remove this. The URL, I will keep it, but I will change it for ecomdev2.appoint.com, for instance. That one I don't need for the reimport. The custom properties, let's see that I want to keep yeah, the description. I will just keep like that. So the key, the value, and the name. So let's say that for my description, it will be the dev2 environment of our new e-commerce platform. The deployment I can remove. I will add that afterwards. And the attributes, here let's say that I want to keep the exact same set of attributes with the same value that what I have on dev1, but obviously you can update it if you need. So now I'm going to select all, make a copy paste. So I'm copying now, going back, here. Okay, and I will take another operation, which is the post environment, to create a new environment. And here what I will do, I will click on try it out as well, and I will paste the script that I just prepared. So I have all the information that were added. So with the dev2 as a category, ecom dev2, sorry, as a URL, and also the description is related to dev2. Otherwise the rest the same than dev1. I click on execute here. I check the response. There is an error. So what is the error? Let me check. Okay, here I forgot a comma. Yeah, so before the bracket here, you should not have a comma, and I think the rest seems okay. I'm trying again, clicking on execute, and now I have a 200, which means it's successful. And here I see the new ID of the environment, which is the 221. If I go back on my environment repository, I have my dev2, and you see that the dev2 e-commerce environment, and I have all the same attributes that I had previously. So then what we can do is like to try also to add the dev3 environment. So let's change that. Let's change the URL. Let's change the description. If the OS, I don't know, it's not anymore Ubuntu 17, it's 18, we can do it like that. So you can really even add new attributes. So you can really customize that. I will again make a copy paste. Going back on the REST API browser. I don't forget to put to HTTPS environment, create new environment. Try it out here. Making my copy paste. Sorry. Okay, making my copy paste, executing, checking that I have the code. Oh, again an issue. Was a double quote to start field name. Okay. Yeah, because I forgot to change in my editor, so I need to remove the comma again, and now it should be fine. Yeah, 200. If I go back here, I have now the dev3 commerce, and you see that I have Ubuntu 18, and for the other one it was 17.10. Okay, and what you can do as well now, if you want to export the full list of environments from this Jira instance to another one, you can also do it using the REST API. So you go back on the REST API browser, you go under environments. Yeah, again, search environments by query parameters, try it out. And here you are not going to put anything, so there is no restriction. You click on execute, and it is going to export you really the full list of environments that you have here. So if then you copy paste that directly into create new environments, in your new Jira instance is going to create the whole list of environments. Okay, so I hope that it was useful. If you have any question, don't hesitate to send me an email directly at david@apwide.com or to log a ticket on our service desk. It will be better if I will be on holidays. Thanks for watching and see you later for another video. Thank you. Bye.